So, Randy, you talked about the Cyclones, but the expectations for this Iowa State team were kind of sky high entering the season. Actually got some votes from the media for a Big 12 favorite. A lot of people predicted, Iowa State to challenge Oklahoma for that Big 12 title. With the loss to Iowa, did that dampen any of the enthusiasm around this program?
No, it did not. Iowa State never beats Iowa. Campbell never beats Iowa. So life goes on. It didn't dampen any of the enthusiasm for Iowa State, because Iowa State fans look at what happened in that game. Iowa State turned the ball over 4 times. It turned the ball over 4 times in that game, and a couple of them resulted in, one of them was a scoop and score, for example. So, I mean, yeah, the way Iowa State lost that game. So, no, Iowa State's expectations, given the fact that darn near every starter, not just starter, the whole depth chart, almost the whole depth chart, returned from a team that went to its first New Year's Six game last year, that played in that actually beat Oklahoma during the regular season, lost against the Sooners in the Big 12 championship game, but pretty well beat Oregon, an Oregon team now in the Fiesta Bowl, an Oregon team now that's right up there in the national polls. So, and Brock Purdy coming back, and Brice Hall coming back, and the best offensive line in school history, a defense that is, and we may get into that later, but a defense that is the best overall defense in the nation, going against one of the best rushing teams in the nation on Saturday, by the way. That'll be kind of interesting. But I don't think that the expectations were too high. And I think Iowa State can still live up to those expectations. Losing the Iowa game, yeah, that took some luster off of potential college football playoffs, because if you lose early in the season, if you're in Iowa State, for example, and lose early in the season, it's going to be hard to get back up into the college football ratings. But it's certainly to be able to contend with Oklahoma for the Big 12 title, that's still out there.
Yeah. Well, they got to get sick of losing to the Hawkeyes. I mean, that much is true for sure. I mean, like you said, it seems like Iowa always has their number.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I don't know why that is, because those games have been close. I think if once Matt Campbell beats Kirk, I think that that's, maybe that will start something. But I've covered Iowa. I covered Iowa for a way lot of years too. And I know how Iowa feels about that game, and I know how Iowa State feels about the Iowa State game. So yeah, it's just that Iowa State, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just one of those things, I guess.
Yeah. John, sounds like those days when Baylor played A&M, doesn't it? Maybe they just need to stop playing each other, Iowa and Iowa State. That's what Baylor and A&M did.
Yeah, that was a long time losing for Baylor.
Yeah, for sure.